jury duty. It's a civic responsibility, a chance to be a real-life judge with way less robes. And let's be honest, a sprinkle of mystery. So, ditch the Netflix queue and strap in as we explore the weird, the wonderful, and the yes, sometimes lengthy world of jury duty in New York. The concept of a jury trial has a long and fascinating history. It all started way back in ancient Greece, where citizens basically voted on verdicts, kind of like a giant courtroom reality show. Medieval Europe wasn't far off, with disputes being settled by your local squad of buddies. Talk about peer pressure. Fast forward to the 17th century, and the idea of a jury picked from the community became a thing. This wasn't just about having someone to chat with during lunch breaks. It was about ensuring fairness. After all, wouldn't you trust a group of your neighbors over a judge who might wear a powdered wig and scowl a lot? No offense to history buffs. By the time the U.S. Constitution rolled around, the jury system was practically a national treasure. Founding fathers like James Madison even compared it to a strong and twofold barrier, protecting citizens from an overbearing government. Basically, it meant no more getting thrown in jail just because the king, or in this case, the president, felt like it. So, the next time you get that jury duty summons, don't groan. Think of it as your chance to be part of this historic tradition. Besides, who knows? Maybe you'll end up on a case so juicy it'll make you forget all about that pesky parking ticket you got last week. Jury duty, while sometimes seen as a chore, is actually a right and responsibility with a long and fascinating history. Think back to Robin Hood, facing trial by his merry band, not some stuffy judge. That's the spirit behind jury duty, a jury of your peers deciding guilt or innocence. As founding father Thomas Jefferson once said,
"Trial by jury is the only security for the rights of the people."
Fast forward to modern New York, a melting pot of cultures and experiences. This diversity is reflected in the jury selection process that picks a random pool of potential jurors. Imagine yourself alongside a Wall Street whiz, a Broadway actor, and maybe even a bodega owner, all deciding the fate of a case. It's like a real-life Law and Order episode, but hopefully with less drama, and definitely less Jerry Springer moments. Rest in peace, Jerry. Consider it a chance to be part of history, a community representative, and maybe even witness something truly unforgettable. Just hopefully not a 19-month-long trial like the Wonder Years murder case. That's some serious dedication to civic duty. Jury duty? Don't worry, most of us have been there. But have you ever wondered how they pick you out of the millions in New York? The jury commissioner isn't some robed figure pointing a bony finger. It's a computer program. Yep. Voter lists and driver's licenses get sucked into a digital vortex. And out pops a potential juror pool, as diverse as the city itself. Think of it as a civic lottery. But instead of a mansion, you win the chance to be part of the justice system. Now, getting picked for the jury box isn't like picking teams in gym class. This is voir dire, Latin for to speak the truth. And it's where lawyers get to grill you like a potential bad date. They'll ask if you have any preconceived notions about the case, like,
"Do you believe everyone who wears a pinstripe suit is guilty?"
or,
"Have you ever formed a strong opinion based solely on a catchy headline?"
don't worry, you can always plead the Fifth Amendment to answer a question that might make you look biased. It's all about ensuring a fair trial, and hey, who knows? You might even get to see some real-life legal drama unfold, minus the flamboyant closing arguments. Sorry, Law and Order fans. Have you ever wondered if jury duty is just a random chance, or is there a method to the madness? The answer is both. It all starts with the numerical composition of justice. Imagine getting summoned for jury duty only to find yourself in a room with 49 other citizens, all potential jurors. That's right. The initial selection process can be a bit of a numbers game. Depending on the court and the case, you might be part of a giant jury pool whittled down to a final 12, plus alternates, who will hear the trial. This is where things get interesting. Lawyers get to play lawyer. They'll question each juror to sniff out any biases. Now's your big chance to be honest. Ever binged every episode of Law & Order and secretly dream of wielding the gavel? Maybe downplay that detective show obsession. But hey, a little honesty goes a long way. Here's the real kicker. The number of jurors can vary. In a criminal case, it's all or nothing. 12 jurors need to unanimously agree on a verdict. Think of it as a high-stakes dinner party where everyone has to be on the same page about that accidentally burnt casserole. Civil cases, on the other hand, might have just 6 jurors and a majority vote wins. But beyond the numbers game, there's a deeper meaning to this jury business. Each juror brings their own life experiences and perspectives, creating a powerful mix that reflects the community. As they huddled together in the jury room, think 12th night, with less singing and more deliberation, their combined judgment becomes a cornerstone of our democratic justice system. It's a cool reminder that sometimes the most important legal decisions are made not by robed figures on a bench, but by a dozen ordinary citizens, just like you. Congratulations, you made it past the lawyer's grilling and scored a seat on the jury. While visions of dramatic courtroom debates might dance in your head, the reality is jury duty often involves waiting. But hey, at least you'll get a daily stipend of around $40. Not exactly a baller salary, as comedian Jerry Seinfeld once joked.
Jury duty is a vacation from your vacation.
Think of it as a token of appreciation for upholding justice, not a paycheck. It's New York's way of saying,
Thanks for giving up your Netflix binge to decide someone's fate.
the truth is, jury service is a vital but often inconvenient part of our justice system. The stipend is a small recognition of that sacrifice. After all, wouldn't you rather be getting paid your regular salary instead of $40 and the dubious honor of deciding someone's guilt or innocence? Exactly. But hey, at least there's free coffee in the jury room, right? Let's wrap things up with a fun fact that might make you sweat a little. The longest criminal trial in New York history, the Wonder Years murder trial in 1994, clocking in at a mind-blowing 19 months. So while jury duty might cut into your Netflix binge session, it's unlikely to turn into your own personal legal drama, hopefully. But hey, even if your service is a breeze, you're part of a rich history. New York courtrooms are practically dripping with the echoes of legendary cases. Remember the O.J. Simpson civil trial that seemed to last longer than reality TV itself? Or the John Gotti case, where jury selection became a game of peekaboo with hidden mob connections? Juries in New York have wielded serious power, delivering verdicts that shaped headlines and public opinion. As the saying goes,
Justice is blind, but the jury is watching.
these everyday citizens become the people's courtroom, the ones who sift through evidence, weigh arguments, and decide the fate of defendants. It's a responsibility, sure, but also a chance to be a part of something bigger than yourself. So, next time that jury duty summons arrives, don't groan. Think of it as your own mini historical reenactment. Minus the powdered wigs, hopefully. Jury duty isn't just about sitting on those squeaky chairs, though comfy clothes are a must. As Benjamin Franklin once said,
Justice will not be served without you.
you, my friend, are about to become a guardian of the legal system, a custodian of fairness. Sure, the pay might not be enough to buy a fancy judge's wig, but the experience? Priceless, almost. It's your chance to be a part of something bigger, a real-life legal drama without the costume changes. Who knows, you might even get to hold a real gavel. Though please, don't whack the judge with it. Tell us what you think about this topic. Leave them in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. Until next time, see ya.